Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guten tag, bienvenue, bienvenido, ohayo gozaimasu, shalom, namaste, aloha. Welcome everyone around the world for this very special evening with Master Francisco Quintero. Welcome to everyone here in San Francisco. And my name is Master Shunya. I am one of the lead teachers here at Master Sha Tao Healing Center in San Francisco. I'm very, very excited that this weekend we are offering the Shi Fu training. A Shi Fu is a very special soul, a saint in heaven, who chooses you to be his or her student. So you form a very special connection with a particular saint in heaven who makes a dedicated vow to serve your spiritual life. It's a great honor, and it's a powerful way to speed up your opening your spiritual channels, receiving soul guidance from heaven, and to speed up your spiritual evolution. And we have a wonderful guide for that, Master Francisco Quintero. Master Francisco is one of the leading teachers for the Tao Academy worldwide. He is an expert at helping people to open their heart and soul in a way that allows them to very easily receive greater messages, open their third eye, really open the spiritual channels through opening the heart and soul. He is the one of the two directors for education for Master Sha's teachings for the Tao Academy and the soon-to-be Tao University throughout the world. He is a wonderful, heartfelt servant to humanity who is always caring, always wanting the best for everyone and everything that he touches, and able to lead with great humility and love to help bring out the best in others. So I'm delighted to welcome Master Francisco Quintero. Welcome. Please rise. Give Master Francisco a big hand. Show him some love.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Let us welcome everybody around the world. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, and love you, everyone. 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 Love you, love you, love you. Okay, welcome, everyone. It's very nice to be in San Francisco. We had good weather today, didn't we? Here in San Yes. I was happy about that because it's been quite. I was in Watsonville with my parents, and it was quite overcast for the past few days, so I didn't get to enjoy the sunny weather, but it was nice here today. Good. So welcome everybody also on the webcast. So I'm going to start off with a blessing. Okay. So why doesn't everybody close your eyes and bring your mind into your lower abdomen. And this blessing is to open your heart so that you can progress in your spiritual journey. So that you can connect to the spiritual world in a deeper way to the divine Tao source, to the saints, angels, Buddhas. So just close your eyes and relax. Relax your crown chakra. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Relax your hands, your feet. Completely relax. So this is a Tao blessing to open your heart and soul. Blessings start. Yo, yo, la, yo, ya, yo, ya, yo, na, ya, yo, la, na, ra, na, yo, ya, yo, hey, ya, yo, sa, ya, na, ra, la, yo, ya, ya, no, ya, yo, na, ya, ya, yo, na, sa, e, wa, ya, lula, lula, ya, lula, ayo, ya, yo, la, ya, yo, ya, yo, na, ya, yo, ya, yo, ya, yo, ya, ya, yo, hey, ya, yo, na, ya, yo, ya, yo, and silently fully open your heart. Take a deep breath. Breathe out. One more time. Deep breath. And breathe out. And we close with the word how in Mandarin Chinese. And how means perfect, get well. And 3 thank yous. How, thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. Okay, move your body, see how you feel. You're welcome, Master Adrian. How do you all feel? Maybe Master Adrian, you come back and share. I saw you twitching back there.
Thank you, Master Thank you, Master Francisco, for that blessing. Actually, it was much more than a blessing. There was a calling. I heard this trumpet blare, and I saw. It got everyone's attention, and there was a gathering. There was a. Actually, what I actually saw was that every soul in our bodies were being called to attention. So it wasn't just an external gathering; it was an internal gathering too. So there was an alignment for heaven and our physical self and Mother Earth. So we're kind of just in this frequency between heaven, Mother Earth, and our world, and it's quite extraordinary.
Great.
Thank you, Master Francisco.
Lali, you want to share?
Thank you. So what I saw, thank you so much for this blessing. It was like Master Adrian said, much more than a blessing. I saw many saints came and immediately they got to work. I didn't really see what they were doing, but they were working. And like Master Adrian said, internally and externally we got aligned.
Great. Nourishment.
And channels opened so we can connect more.
Wonderful. Great.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Also on the webcast, you guys could share either on Facebook or in the live stream account. Great. Okay, how many of you know what a Shi Fu is in the room? So about 60%. Okay, so let me explain it a little bit. A Shi Fu is a dedicated spiritual father or mother. Now, let me tell you what is not. Many people communicate with different saints and angels and Buddhas, and they have maybe you have you like to communicate with a saint or a Buddha of your choice. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's your Shi Fu. It just means that that's a saint, an angel, or a Buddha that you love to communicate with and receive guidance. The Shi Fu is like the next step above that. Okay? Where that spiritual father or mother, that saint, it's a saint in heaven. It's one of the highest saints in heaven. Who are the highest saints? We have Kuan Yin. I heard Master Marilyn say Shi Jiamonifo. Shi Jiamonifo. Shi Jiamonifo is the historical Buddha. Amitofo. Jesus. What else? Saint Germain. Mother Mary. Mother Mary. Ganesh. Or Hanuman. I love Hanuman. That's one of my favorite. Every time I go to India, all the students say, I see Hanuman right behind you, Master Francisco. Okay. Who else can we write up here? Let's write a few. Medicine Buddha. In the back.
No, I wanted to say San Gemella. It's the same thing, but it's
okay. There's also a Saint, with a female, a Saint I don't know how to say it, but it's a Saint Germana with an A, like a female saint. in France. I learned that when I was in France not too long ago. Okay? So we all have the ability to communicate with these saints, and many people love to do that. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's a Shi Fu. So a Shi Fu has dedicated, they made a decision in their hearts to say, I am going to train Edward, and I'm going to train you, I'm going to help you, Edward, to grow to the next level in your spiritual journey. And they're dedicated. That means that they're serving you 24 hours a day. It means that they're watching out for you. They're observing you, like, oh, good job today, like Edward. Or sometimes maybe they'll give you a little warning, like, oh, they help us. I'll write down how they can help us. So the Shi Fu has dedicated their life to you. So I'll just so it's a saint in heaven. They have dedicated their life to you, to help you to grow. They help you to grow in your soul journey. They help you to pass your spiritual testing. Master Marilyn is here in the room, and myself, and we met Master Marilyn 22 years ago for you?
2001.
2001. So 17 years. Mine was in 2002. You have a lot of spiritual testing in all of those years. Guess who helped Master Marilyn and I? Besides Master Sha, he has helped Master Sha. For Master Marilyn and I, Master Shunyan, for many of you in the room, Master Sha is our physical Shi Fu in the physical world. In heaven, we have a spiritual Shi Fu. They have been helping us to pass our spiritual test, to help us to grow. Even when we didn't realize it, they were probably right behind us, guiding us, nourishing us, and saying, it's okay, Francisco, just be stronger, and you'll make it. So they help us to pass those spiritual tests so that we can grow. Okay? They think of like a Shi Fu. You know how many saints, they have disciples. And then they have like the students. Well, having a Shi Fu is like now being in the inner circle with the saint. Being like almost like a disciple. Where you now have greater access to wisdom, knowledge. I'm going to share soul secrets. When you have a Shi Fu, not all the saints just deliver all the wisdom to everybody. But when you have a Shi Fu, they're going to now be like, after you have passed some spiritual tests or shown your dedication to that Shi Fu, then they start to deliver the real secrets. Think of like Master Sha. He has his disciples, his Master Cynthia, Master Henderson, Daoshens, and then the Tianchens, myself, Master Marilyn. So sometimes we have private meetings with Master Sha that the public does not have. It's very similar to that idea. We're getting wisdom, knowledge, blessings, soul secrets that not everybody can access. The Shi Fu is like that. But it's happening in the spiritual world. He or she will now deliver more wisdom to you, more soul secrets to help you to grow. They help to pass on their abilities of the soul. What could that be? healing power. So, for example, if Jesus is your Shi Fu, he was a miracle healer. One day, he may train you, or he may teach you how he created healing miracles on Mother Earth. Okay? It could be soul communication. It can be any ability of the soul, soul dance. It can be music. It can be meditation. You know what Amitofu is very good at? He's an expert at this. The Buddha Amitofu, one of his abilities is to purify the fastest. He's the expert at how you can purify the fastest so that you can grow the fastest. Okay? So these saints can guide us and develop us in our soul journey. Okay? When we have a Shi Fu, we have to align. They teach us to align our soul, heart, mind, body with the divine, the Tao, the source, with the layers of heaven. So when we do that, we grow very fast in our spiritual journey. We can quickly grow. So one of our tasks when we have a Shi Fu is that we have to become one with the Shi Fu. Okay? Their energy starts to almost like become us. Okay? So let me give you my personal experience, and maybe another master teacher could share your experience. I met Master Sha at the Land of Medicine Buddha, which is about an hour and a half from here in SoCal, California. It's a very beautiful place in the redwood forest along the coast. And when I met Master Sha, I had the honor to go with him privately to a room. And then he checked with heaven if I even was ready to have a Shi Fu. Okay? And when he checks, he's checking, is there a saint in heaven that is ready to dedicate their life to Francisco to help him? Some of us were not ready, for whatever reasons that may be. I was ready, so then he invited me to this sacred room. I remember him sitting down in like a lotus position. He had a beautiful document with that he was writing on, and he was connecting with heaven. And I was very new at that time. I was 27 years old. I had no idea what was this about, but it just felt very good in my heart because I wasn't very spiritual back then. But there was something in my heart that was being moved. So I'm there, and I could see Master Sha, he's connecting with heaven. And he said, "You have 4 Shi Fus." I was like, wow. And right there was Yao Shi Fu. By the way, I was brought up Catholic, going to Catholic church, okay? And here are my Shi Fus. Yao Shi Fu, which is the medicine Buddha. At this point in my life, I had never read a book on Buddhism or about Buddhas. There was Wenju Fu. I'm forgetting how. Is it S? I'm forgetting the spelling here for this word here. This is the wisdom Buddha. He has another name, Manjushri, in the Tibetan. Okay. Then so these are the Buddhas. Then there was 2 Tao saints. Okay, it's Dao Ta Tianzhen. So in the traditional Taoist teachings, there's like 3 top Taoist saints that form like the trinity of Taoism: Yuanqi Tianzhen, Lingbao Tianzhen, and Dao Ta Tianzhen. So those are like the 3 top Tao saints. And then a saint called Puti Laozu. Puti Laozu was the teacher of the Monkey King. The Monkey King is very similar to the story of Hanuman, where the monkey could fly and disappear and change his body into a house and do all these like magical things. So that was the teacher of the Monkey King. So it's a Tao saint. So here I am, about 27 years old, and I see Master Sha, and he tells me I have 2 Buddhas as my Shifus and 2 Tao saints as my Shifu. So then we were taught to do, we were learning how to communicate with our Shifu. So every day we would record a message of what our Shifu said. So the Yao Shifu was the one that I had an experience with my third eye. So he told me, dear Francisco, chant my name for 30 days. I'm like, okay. So then I would sit there like this, chant. I would first do my lower dantian practice. For those of you familiar, I would build my lower dantian for about an hour or half an hour to an hour. And then after that, I would chant, Yao Shi, and I would be really late at night, so I didn't really chant very loud. But I would just be like, Yao Shifu, Yao Shifu, Yao Shifu, or Medicine Buddha, because it was like midnight already, and there was other family members at home sleeping. So that final hour, I would just go into like a meditation. So day number 1, nothing happened. I thought something magical was going to happen. Or I thought something had to happen. Maybe my shaking, or maybe like I would see him, but nothing happened. It's like, so day number 2, the same thing. Nothing, things were happening because I could feel energy moving, or I could see little flashes of light, but not what I was expecting, like the grand show, or like, wow, like the Buddha's here. like I was expecting that grand, something grand happening. Nothing happened. Day number 3. Okay, Medicine Buddha, nothing happened. Day number 4, nothing happened. And this continued. Day 29, nothing happened. Day number 30, something happened. Okay? And here's what happened. So I was, the room I was in was very dark. I was experimenting at that time with my third eye. I was trying to see, is this really true? Is this really happening? Like, is it my third eye, my imagination? So I was more experimenting. So I would lock my room with, so it was like a dark, dark room. My room wasn't that clean. So I'm there chanting, and then I smell lavender. And it was so strong, like so strong. I was like, where is this coming from? Like where is this scent coming from? And I knew it was not my room because it did not smell like flowers. It probably smelled like socks. So I was like, where is this coming from? Like, it's like, and then I remembered when I would be at Master Sha's retreats at the Land of Medicine Buddha, I would always hear the advanced students say like, oh, whenever you smell flowers, it means that the saints are here, or that heaven is here. And then I was like, oh, I was remembering what those students were saying. I'm like, heaven is here, someone is here. And then as I kept chanting, then suddenly I did see the Buddha. So clear with my eye, and it was right about here. But it wasn't clear like a picture. It was more like a shape like this of light. It looked like a golden light beam. It had the figure of a Buddha, but I just knew it was the Buddha. And then light shot into my heart in the message center. It went, and it was like buzzing. It was just like a pure light connecting our hearts. And it was vibrating there for like a few minutes, and then he left. But from that experience, it helped to open my message center, the heart chakra, and it helped to open my spiritual channels. So from that experience, the medicine Buddha had opened my spiritual channels, opened my heart deeper, and then that's when my spiritual channels started to quickly develop. So that was my most profound experience with my Shifus. Later, I would learn more from each one, and I would ask them to, give me wisdom. So later, maybe like 2 or 3 years later, because you could always get Shifus throughout your soul journey. It's not just like a one-time thing. Later, this saint became my Shifu. Jesus suddenly then came to me. But this was like 2 or 3 years later. And I remember at that time, I had moved to Boulder, Colorado. And when I was doing healing blessings, like I was doing the crown chakra blessings, I could actually feel Jesus, like his hand was there. So he was teaching me how to increase my healing power. So slowly I could feel like he would always be like there during the teachings. He would walk around the room. I would see him, and the students would also see him to have the third eye open. And they're like, oh, Jesus was here. Jesus was here. But then for me, the most profound was when I would put my hand offering the crown chakra blessing, and I could literally feel that Jesus' hand was right there. I'm like, that moment is very special. It's hard to even describe it because it's very special. So these saints are developing us and growing, helping us to grow so that we can one day reach our highest enlightenment, our highest potential. Okay? So that was my experience with some of my Shifus, but maybe Master Marilyn or Master Adrian or Master Shunya, you have a short story that you could share with everybody. Maybe Master Marilyn. Master Marilyn was actually part of the first group with me that we got our Shifus, so that'll be wonderful to hear your experience as well.
Thank you, Master Francisco. Actually, many people have heard this story, and many people have read this story, because when Master Shah said that there was going to be a Shi Fu class, Irish Catholic, I grew up on saint stories, and I thought, oh, it was like dying, not dying, but going to heaven. To have one of these highest saints guiding and directing, and all the stories I heard growing up and read in books and blah, blah, blah. And so the first Shi Fu class was going to start, and I was not accepted. That was so difficult. But it was a beautiful gift, and that's in the book. I'm not going to tell that story now. When I did actually participate in the classes, and Master Shah had these classes at the Land of Medicine Buddha. There were some on the phone, but when the Shifus were going to be, we're going to accept different students, we would have those gatherings at Land of Medicine Buddha. And for me, I received one Shi Fu. And the one Shi Fu that I received was Jesus. And that was so special because I just told you, Irish Catholic. It was unbelievable to me. And so what we were guided to do would be to communicate. So I wrote this down every day, what Jesus had to tell me. And that became my guidance for the day. It is absolutely amazing. For me, that class was probably one of the most significant ones as far as my participating and really being conscious as much as I could of what was going on. And the guidance was so amazing. It was clear, it was direct, it was exactly what I needed, and it was so kind. Absolutely so kind. And
I remember your flows at that time. They were so, like, you could feel Jesus flowing through Master Marilyn. It was so beautiful.
Yeah. And that's how it felt. Then Master Sha had another gathering at Land of Medicine Buddha where Shi Fus would be assigned. And we could ask, if we had more Shi Fus. This time I got 4 more.
You passed your test.
Yeah, but I used the same process. Every day I would sit down and I put the name of the Shi Fu. Well, I had a question. I asked all 5 of them the same question. Put the name of the Shi Fu and what the guidance was. And the ones that I received were Surja Monifo. Same as Master Francisco, grew up Catholic. So I did start off with Jesus. But the rest of them were Buddhist saints and Taoist saints. Surja Monifo, Ranshin Tenzin, Ling Tong Tenzin, and Jinfa Shenshi. And Jinfa Shenshi is one I have shared with many, many people. Can I say something about it?
Yes.
Long, long, long ago, he was the leader of the dark side. And he wanted to serve the light side. And he made that request. He was granted that request. So Jinfa Shenshi and many of his monsters, demons, and ghosts have come over to serve the light side. I refer to them as the friendly monster, demons, and ghosts. And they are truly amazing, absolutely amazing. Every single one of the Shi Fus, as Master Francisco has mentioned, helps us in a different way. And each one of them has qualities and special abilities that in combination help us to be the type of servant we are meant to be. And they offered their blessings with such abundance. So it truly has been most extraordinary. And writing down the messages every day and then using that as the guidance for the day was absolutely such a treasure. It is a treasure. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Master Marilyn. Okay. With my third eye, I see many, many saints in the room. Like countless. And some of you are like, the saints are, it's not a yawn. It's more like they're working on you. That your physical body starts to, go into emptiness, and then some of you can feel the love or the light, tearing. But there's so many. So do you all want to connect more deeper to them? Yes. They're all here, including the webcasters. Your souls are here with us. So why doesn't everybody close your eyes and just try to relax? This is a perfect opportunity to connect with these saints, to receive their love, their light, their virtue, their nourishment. It's a perfect opportunity to receive their help. So close your eyes. All the webcasters watching, we call your souls to be here at Master Sha's Taoist Healing Center in San Francisco, in the beautiful Divine Temple, to come here to receive the nourishment of the saints. These saints want to help each and every one of you. No matter where you're from, your background, they are here to serve us all. So I'm going to chant. You just close your eyes and receive blessings for the next part. I will start with calling the Buddhas. Every Buddha that I call, feel the presence of that Buddha. Suddenly, if you feel a big opening or like a connection, maybe that could be your Shi Fu. Who knows? Or maybe you just have a special connection with that Buddha or saint or angel. So close your eyes. Namo Amitofo. Namo Amitofo. Namo Amitofo. Namo Amitofo. Namo Wenjufo. Amitofo, the wisdom Buddha, please come. Namo Amitofo. Namo Amitofo. Namo Amitofo. Namo Amitofo. Namo Wenjufo. Namo Wenjufo. Namo Wenjufo. Namo Wenjufo. Namo Shijamonifo. Namo Shijamonifo. We call the historical Buddha, please come. Amitofo, Wenjufo, Shijamonifo, please come to bless us. Namo Shijamonifo. Namo Shijamonifo. Namo Shija Moni Fo. Namo Shija Moni Fo. Kuan Yin, please come. Namo Quan Shi Yin Pusa. 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 We call all the Buddhas, including Dashi Pusa, Wu Kai Shen, Buddha Kai Shen, all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, please come to bless us all, to open our hearts, to bless our soul journey. Please help us to prepare ourselves to have a Shi Fu, to teach us, to bless us, to uplift us. All the Buddhas, all Buddhas, please come. All the Buddhas, all the Buddhas are here to nourish us, to bless us. We now call all the holy saints. Jesus, 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 Jesus. We call Mother Mary to please come to bless us. Mother Mary, 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 Mother Teresa, Mother Teresa, Mother Teresa, Mother Teresa, Saint Francis, Saint Francis, Saint Francis, Saint Francis, all the holy saints, 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 please come to bless us, to prepare us to have a Shi Fu. We cannot thank you enough. We now call all the Taoist saints. Yuan Shi Tian Zhen, Yuan Shi Tian Zhen, Yuan Shi Tian Zhen, Yuan Shi Tian Zhen, Ling Bao Tian Zhen, Ling Bao Tian Zhen, Ling Bao Tian Zhen, Ling Bao Tian Zhen, Dao Te Tian Zhen, Dao Te Tian Zhen, Dao Te Tian Zhen, Dao Te Tian Zhen, Pu Ti Lao Tzu, 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 Pu Ti Lao Tzu. All the Taoist saints, 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 please come. We now call all the Hindu saints. Ganesha, 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 Hanuman, 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 Krishna, 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 Mother Durga, Mother Durga, Mother Durga, Mother Durga, Kali, 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 Shiva, 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 Shakti, 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 Shakti. All the Hindu saints, all the Hindu gods and goddesses, please come. We call all the saints from the Sikh tradition. Guru Nanak, high-level saint. We call all the gurus, all the lamas, all the Hawaiian kahunas. We call all the Native American saints, all the First Nation saints. We call all the saints from France, from Germany, from the Netherlands, from Belgium, throughout all of Europe, Austria, the United Kingdom, throughout North America, the United States, Canada, all the saints, the Irish saints, the Indian saints, the Mexican saints, all saints, the Filipino saints, from all traditions, please come. All the saints we have no name for, from all the layers of heaven, please come. All the healing angels, archangels, Archangel Michael, Uriel, Gabriel, and more, please come. We call the divine, Saint Germain, all saints, please come. Yo, yo, ya, ya, yo, ya, 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 yo, ya, yo, ya. Observe which saints are around you, blessing you, holding you, nourishing you, next to you. Yo, ya, ya, da, ya, yo, na, ya, yo, ya, yo, ya. Ya, yo, ya, ya, yo, ya. Ya, ya, yo, 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 ya. La, yo, ya, ya, yo. Yo, ya, ya, yo, ya. Ya, yo, ya, ya, yo, ya. Ya, 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 yo, ya. All the Native American saints, 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 all the gurus, all the lamas, all the kahunas, all the healing angels, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Michael, all the archangels, God's light, God's light. God's light, God's light, Tao's light, Tao's light, Tao's light, Tao's light, source light, source light, source light, source light. Feel all the saints blessing you, nourishing you. There's a beautiful saint or saints in front of you. Who is it, or who are they? Maybe Jesus is standing next to you. Or maybe Mother Mary is standing next to you and her hand holds you. Or maybe Amitofu is sitting in your heart, blessing you, healing you. Or maybe Saint Germain is giving you his nectar of life. The saints love you. I love you. I love you. Countless saints from all traditions bless us. I love you. I love you. I really, really love you. I protect you. I protect you. I hold you. I bless your family. The saints are Shifus. Protect us, nourish us, and they bless our family when they have difficulties. I love you. The saints are pouring light through the crown of our head into our heart. They're releasing the pain within our hearts that some of us carry. I love you. We are surrounded by saints, heavenly flowers. Heavenly animals, angels. Ask for a blessing. What part of your life do you need a blessing for? The saints are blessing us. Go into the stillness. The Shifu help us to go into the stillness, into the emptiness, into the Kong. Feel their love. go deeper and deeper in the stillness. The highest angels, the highest Buddhas, saints are blessing us. Give thanks to all the Buddhas, saints, angels. To the Divine Tao Source. Give thanks to Master Sha. Take a few deep breaths into your lower abdomen. One more deep breath. Breathe in. And we close with how. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. And we'll ask them to stay. All the saints, please stay for the next 1 hour until we finish. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Show your honor and appreciation. Okay, how? Move your body. Okay, so welcome those who just came in. Welcome, Master Henderson. Okay, we'd like to share your experience, and also on the webcast, please share, and then we'll read a few comments. Anybody would like to start? Master Henderson, please welcome. Welcome, Master Henderson.
It was by far the most amazing. The Buddhas just keep coming, and it had the same effect as when you go to a Master Sha retreat, where the ceiling basically opened up, and the universe, and then they all lined up like a big arena. And then they were all looking at us first. And then when Master Francisco invited them to give us blessings, they came down. And suddenly, the beginning was this space became denser and denser and denser, and you know they're coming in. And then as it finished, it's like, they're all up there sitting like a big arena watching us. Very powerful.
Wow.
And then when Master Francisco was there giving us blessings, it started, like for me at least, I felt something that they pulled out of my throat chakra. That's why I coughed a little bit. And then I go, okay. But they pulled something out. Very, very blessed. Thank you.
Thank you, Master Henderson. Okay, anyone else want to share in the room? Let's have Master Shunya share. He was in the Hundun.
Thank you, Master Francisco.
You looked so relaxed there.
It was very peaceful. It was very peaceful and very restful, actually. The best thing I could do is offer a flow.
Wonderful. Go ahead. Close your eyes when Master Shunya does a flow. It's a blessing when Master Shunya does a flow, or any master teacher does a flow.
Our dear, beloved children, we are so grateful that you have called us, for it is our heart's desire to ease your journey, to remove your pain and suffering, and allow you to reach further levels of spiritual awakening and even sainthood. We have given what blessings we were allowed to give at this time in order to open your eyes and open your hearts. For the gift that is being given this weekend is a rare opportunity on Mother Earth to have a higher level saint choose you as the one that they will love, guide, protect, teach, heal. This is an amazing opportunity. We have been busy at work through Master Francisco and through this meditation to awaken you in your heart and soul to the opportunity that is in front of you. For we have called this weekend into existence in order to serve you better. Please allow us this great honor. How? Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Master Shunya. Anyone else like to share in the room?
Thank you, Master Francisco. Similar to what Master Henderson said, it was almost like the United Nations has this great hall and everyone comes in and they gather. So as each of the saints were being introduced, or that realm was being introduced, there was this, some appeared on dragons and came in, others appeared out of the water and came in. There was some that walked through a wall of fire as they entered in. Kali came in with this entourage of dancers, and it was quite extraordinary to watch this gathering. But
Kali loves you. I could feel it.
There was what the part that really touched me was that as each saint was being introduced, and Master Francisco indicated there was, see who's next to you, see who's around you, who's blessing you. They gave me a brief feeling, sensation, and awareness of their gifts, their compassion, their strength, their insights. It was just a momentary, like a drop of compassion that they have for all the souls that they serve. And Mother Mary gave a feeling of her great heart and her great love for humanity. And Mother Guan Yin was pouring compassion. It was this extraordinary feeling of going through all these senses and emotions and feelings just for a brief second of what it feels like to be that frequency with them. It was quite extraordinary, Master Francisco. Thank you.
Vicky, can we read some comments from the webcast, or Edward? Who? Okay, Edward, can you read a few from the webcast and from Facebook?
From live stream, we have Linnea Augusta Randolph said, honored to join Da'ai Daganen, countless bow downs, so beyond words, moved, tears, awe, countless bow downs. An incredible stillness came, even the lake out back, still as a mirror.
It was very still, wasn't it?
Audrey Chua says, thank you, Master Francisco, for the profound blessings. It's so peaceful, and I felt so loved when my Shifu's names were called. A very fluid golden light flowed down my body, bringing me into deep awareness. Gloria Gomez writes, a most holy experience, only tears of joy. We are so blessed to have this experience. Janice Fu writes, Saint Germain and Guan Yin were calling me continuously. Lila Ross says, Daganen, beloved Master Francisco, thank you for this beautiful meditation. I am smiling with the love and peace I felt as I meditated and felt each saint being called. Emptiness.
Beautiful. And then how about Facebook? We'll stop there, Edward, for live stream. And then just read like 3 from Facebook.
Okay. Lisa Carter said, I see them coming down as from a very high place. And the rest are, there are a lot of thank yous and love yous. Wonderful. So very grateful.
Great.
A lot of comments.
Good. Thank you. Okay. Move your body a little bit. See how you feel. You got nourished. Move. Feels nice, huh? Very nourishing. You look rejuvenated, Master Shunya. Great. Good. Okay. So, I'm going to do a little demonstration on the significance of having a Shifu. So, Master Shunya, how do you do it here? Do you put pieces of paper? So in the room, put your little name on a piece of paper. Webcasters, put your name on live stream, or we also have some Facebook that you want to be a demo. A demo is to receive a blessing. It's coming around. He needs a pen. Oops. Okay, we're almost set here. You're going to sleep so well tonight. Are we all set? I think they got their names already. So Master Shunya, if you could select someone from live stream, Master Adrian, you go select someone from Facebook. And then, thank you, Vicky. Okay, so in the room, close your eyes. Just bring your mind to your lower abdomen. Tell heaven that you want to be selected. Okay. So it says, thank you, thank you, thank you, but I can't read the name. Huh? Who wrote thank you, thank you, thank you? Johanna. You know, my soul must have picked you because earlier today when I got here, I knew that you would be the demo. I felt it. Like, I'm all like, so come on up. Have someone replace you over there. On Facebook, Crystal Valencia. Give Crystal Valencia from Facebook a big hand. And then from live stream, let's get a chair for Johanna. Okay. Do we have live stream?
We do, but we don't know who it is.
So we have a live stream, but we don't know who that is.
Donna J500.
Your ID is Donna J
500.
500. So if you could give us your name, Donna J 500. You're our demo for live stream. Okay, Donna J 500. Sounds like an Indy 500. Okay. Johanna, are you excited? Let's give a microphone for her. I hear that you have a very, you can see spiritual images. Can you share what you saw in the past hour?
Well, for a good part, I was kind of knocked out, and it did feel like soul travel, like in a Master Sha event. But mainly the most different thing that for me was that I heard a lot of, I was aware of like energy dancing and heard a lot of like tinkling, like Indian little bracelets with the little tiny charms and also finger cymbals, but kind of that type of sound, but a lot of that sound
Wonderful.
came in. Yeah,
okay, wonderful. Good. Okay, so I mentioned that these were my, so the first four here were my first four Shifus that that Master Sha is the one that he gave a divine order to align my soul, heart, mind, and body, or for these Shifus to connect with me. At that point, this was about 17 years ago, I didn't have the soul standing or the virtue or the purity for these saints to be my Shifus. So Master Sha, he gives what's called a divine order. So it's like an appointment. It's like saying, Medicine Buddha, can you go help Francisco because he really needs it? But he's like asking the saint, please help my student. I will, I will ensure that my student does his practice, communicates with you, and helps. So it's almost like a request for the Medicine Buddha to come to me, to guide me, to teach me, to train me, to help me to grow. So the teacher, in this case Master Sha, he gives what's called a divine order, which then makes the connection. The Medicine Buddha then says, yes, I will do, I will make this. I would do this to your student. The same thing for Wenju Fo Dao Te Tian Puti Lao Tzu. And I said, so that was a divine order for a Shi Fu appointment. As I mentioned, I was brought up Catholic. I didn't pick my Shi Fus. They picked me. Medicine Buddha picked me. I didn't know why at that time. Or the Wisdom Buddha, or Dao Te Tian Zhen, or Puti Lao Tzu. I had no idea why they picked me. I was Catholic. I was like, it's like normally, these Shi Fus, so they pick you. Normally, they have a past life with you. Maybe you were a student of theirs. Maybe you were even a family members of theirs. So somehow you already have a connection. Not always. They could have been your teachers from past lives. Most of the time, they are trying to strengthen one of your strengths, abilities, and make it even higher. Or to work with your weaknesses and to help you to transform your weaknesses to uplift those. Okay? Sometimes these saints that come, it's like right now, where are you in your spiritual journey? What do you need right now or over the next few years? Some saints, like Jesus didn't come to me till later. He may be like, I'm not the right teacher for you right now, Francisco, but I'll come back in a few years. So it was not that I wasn't ready. It just wasn't the right time for me to receive his teachings at that time. So it's just like, it's more about timing. Okay? Or it could be about readiness. Maybe I was not ready to receive his teachings. Okay? So those are all, important. So I have personally a very special connection with this one here. Okay? So I'm going to offer our demos a blessing from Puti Lao Tzu. So, a Shi Fu, they train you, and one day, if you just get a Shi Fu, like if you were new and you got a Shi Fu, they don't give you everything. They don't give you all their power, all their wisdom, and their books and their healing power. It's really over time, over years even, that we slowly start to embody their essence. Okay? So are you ready? Yes. Okay. So what was the Indy 500 person?
Donna Johansson from Florida.
So we got a name now. Donna Johansson from Florida. Give her a big hand. Johanna here for the room. And then on the webcast, it's Crystal Valencia. Facebook. Okay, so everybody close your eyes. Bring your mind into your lower abdomen. So I'm going to connect with my Shi Fu, Puti Lao Tzu, to offer our 3 beloved Dhammos a Puti Lao Tzu blessing. So my Shi Fu is going to bless them. Blessings start. Silent blessing. Blessing goes out to Donna, to all the 3 demos. How. Thank you, Buddhi Lao Tzu. How do you feel?
Thank you very much. Thank you, Master Sha. Thank you, Buddhi Lao Tzu. I just felt like the power went straight down my spine. I can't really, I don't really have anything to say at the moment. Yeah, I don't think I can say anything else.
Good. Let me do a flow for you, okay?
Thank you.
Everybody close your eyes. Bring your mind to your lower abdomen. And I'll ask Buddhi Lao Tzu, the saint, to give a message to Crystal, to Johanna, and to Donna. How? This is Buddhi Lao Tzu. My most beloved, Johanna, Crystal, and Donna, I bring to you the greatest love from my heart. I give you the nectar from heaven that will awaken your heart to your true self. I have waited lifetime after lifetime for each of you to come home to the heart of the divine and Tao. In this short blessing, I have blessed your spiritual journey so that you can walk a golden path to heaven. Each of you had potential obstacles removed through your spiritual journey, some even connected with your physical health. These blockages were removed through my love, through my light. I have cleansed your 7 soul houses, chakras, allowing you to deepen your connection to Master Sha, to the divine Tao source, to all heaven. The saints are waiting for each of you. The saints are here. Each of you received over 1,000 lifetimes of virtue to help you in your journey to serve with an open heart. I love you, my dear daughters. You are loved and blessed. Thank you, Buddhi Lao Tzu. Very nice. It feels so good. I feel good.
So amazing. It's amazing.
I feel good. Wow, you must feel very good. The liturgy is just so... Oh. I love that energy. That's why Shi Fu is very important. You to have that special energy, your connection to the saints has to grow deeper, and that's the Shi Fu. Can you share?
I'm astonished at the amazing generosity of Buddhi Lao Tzu in heaven for that blessing. I mean, that's amazing. 1,000 lifetimes, that's what I heard, right? And a chakra cleansing. Yeah. It's really amazing. Yeah.
Good. Okay. Did Crystal or Donna share? Okay. If you, Donna or Crystal, if you could share. Anybody, the master teachers or anyone who got a spiritual image want to share? Lali?
So what I saw was thank you so much, Master Francisco. Well, what I saw for Johanna was as soon as you started, before you started, you were not yourself. You turned into Putilautu. And what I saw was there's a huge waterfall, and Johanna was sitting under the waterfall. It was cleansing her from outside and inside. And then appeared a huge golden lotus. You were sitting on it. And when the waterfall stopped, you stepped out. And there was a golden, like a seed, that was placed into her heart. That's the message that would open her heart more and more to serve and to look at the world from a different point of view. The more you connect to this energy and to the saint, that seed will grow more and more. And she has a huge task ahead of her.
Beautiful.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Anyone else want to share in the room? Master Henderson?
So congratulations, and for all those online, congratulations. I was very happy to hear what was shared and what was said by Lali as well, because I saw first the waterfall, and then it touched down to Mother Earth on 3 spots, and then later I saw wind, and then I said, what does this mean? That's the first thing I asked, what does it mean? And then it says, it's opening, cleansing the heart, the message center. So, as Master Francisco said, yeah, it was a cleansing of the heart. And I checked each one of them, all have big heart cleansing on the message center. So, 1,000 lifetime, that's amazing. That's an enlightenment of, beyond words. And also mind enlighten, a little bit of the mind cleansing to clear, because once your heart is open, the next thing your mind could be blocking you. So I also got mind clearing to stop looping in your mind what you think and how you can get past things.
Great, thank you, Master. Thank you. Anyone else? Master Marilyn?
I have to do a flow.
Okay.
With this special blessing, the Akashic record books of each one of these demo recipients has been changed. The quality of light and the location and everything about the Akashic record book has been transformed to a certain level just through this blessing. This is to give you an idea of how extraordinary, how powerful, and how transforming in all aspects of life it is to have a Shi Fu present with you, to you, and for you at all times. Each one of those who receive this blessing has had a significant shift in their connection with their life's task and their ability to fulfill it. How? Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Can you feel the power of Master Marilyn's flow? I was like, wow. Master Marilyn could flow the whole day and we'll be like, you really, it's so much light was in my message center. It like pulls it open. Thank you, Master Marilyn. So that's why when any of the master teachers are up here, just close your eyes and you will feel that light just nourish you. It's a healing that's taking place. Vicky?
Crystal writes, Dearest Master Francisco, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, I love you, I love you. I'm shedding tears of joy and happiness. I feel as if a weight has lifted off of me. The power was so powerful that I am still trembling from the blessing. In 2014, Master Francisco gave me a special blessing in Hawaii for me and my son during my pregnancy. I am so grateful and completely honored to have been able to receive another blessing from you.
Wow, beautiful. Baby blessings. Edward, is it Donna share?
Yes. Donna writes, very grateful to learn the blockages are cleansed to remove obstacles for my soul journey. I am feeling very blessed, vibrating head to toe in happiness. Donna Johnson.
Great.
Thank you.
Okay, wonderful. Okay. So, with that blessing, I wanted to show you how my Shifus have helped me to grow. And so we need the Shifu for us to grow. Master Henderson, who are your Shifus, Master Henderson?
That's it.
Who are your Shifus? Yang Guaye. Okay, so Master Henderson has Yang Guaye. Master Marilyn shared her story. But all our Shifus help us to grow in our service, and they're almost like preparing us to reach higher and higher levels of enlightenment. So we need our Shifus. It's almost like a must step to climb the stairs of heaven if you want to, reach the highest. Okay. So Johanna, we're not done yet. That was the small blessing. So this next blessing is only for Johanna. It won't be for the other Crystal and Donna. So this is only for you, Johanna, for your service here at Master Sha's Tao Center in San Francisco. So I've been communicating with heaven throughout the evening, and heaven has selected you. So this is what you're going. You have a Shifu? No, okay. So this is what you're going to receive. It's a divine, ultimate, divine committee order. Well, actually, it's Ultimate Infinity Divine Committee Order. So basically, Master Sha has authorized about 4 or 5 teachers around the world to give the order to assign a Shifu. So you're going to receive a Shifu today. I'll use appoint to appoint. I'm forgetting all my spelling today. To appoint a Shifu. So it's a Shifu appointment. So again, you can't pick it. I can't even pick it. We'll have heaven. The saints come down. You know how they come down? The saints, when they come down and they actually go into your heart. So they put their heads in there and they look into your heart. What do they think they're checking?
Purity.
Purity of the heart. readiness of the heart. And sometimes you could feel them go in and they're like, I don't know about this. And they're looking, and they all know that we have some impurities, so they're also looking at not just impurities, but are your abilities, is your service, are we in alignment? Am I a good teacher for you to help you to grow? Okay, so you excited? Okay, so everybody close your eyes. Now this is the big blessing. To have a Shi Fu is one of the biggest blessings we can have. So everybody close your eyes. Ultimate Divine Infinity Committee order to formally appoint a Shi Fu to Johanna. All the saints from heaven, please come to observe Johanna and to make your selection. So the saints will observe first. Observation start. Okay, silent for about 1 to 2 minutes. Just observe. The Shi Fu heaven has made the selection now. I'm going to do a flow. Everybody close your eyes. How? This is the Buddha, Amitofo, my most beloved Johanna. I love you. I am your Shi Fu. I am here to guide you, to protect you, and to assist you. I am the Buddha that connected you to this center, to Master Shunya, to Master Robert, to Master Marilyn, and to the spiritual community, family here in this center. I am happy that you heard my calling through your friend that brought you here. That was no coincidence. It was my love for you. I, as your Shi Fu, will guide you so that you can connect, align your heart with the layers of heaven. You have a very special connection with Master Sha, and I will help you to deepen this relationship, empower you as your spiritual teacher, as your Shi Fu. I will be there for you during your times of spiritual testing. I will care for you. I will nourish you like a father. I will be there when you practice. When you do your spiritual practices, I will practice with you. I will sit in your heart to bless you. I will open your spiritual channels thousands of times wider as you begin to learn how to connect with me, to receive wisdom, knowledge. You have a task to serve humanity, to save humanity, and I am here to help you accomplish your heaven's task. I love you from the depths of my heart. Thank you. Divine, ultimate divine infinity committee order to formally appoint Amitofo as Johanna's Shifu. Transmission! Yo, yo, ya, yo, ya, yo, ya. Yo, yo, ya, yo. Hey, ya, yo. How. Thank you, Divine Dowsers. Thank you, Master Sha. Thank you, Amitofo. Wow. Let's get a microphone for her.
That was so powerful. It was a very rich experience and felt extremely powerful. I'm astounded. I don't even know what to say. But thank you so much.
How about the message that flowed?
I've always felt a deep connection with Amitofo ever since I heard the chant and heard about Amitofo, and he's somebody I've relied on.
Now you know why.
So yeah. So I'm just I can't believe it. I can't believe I had the honor of this spiritual gift.
Wonderful.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.
Master Henderson, do you want to share anything you saw for her or a message for her?
It was definitely very, very powerful because I saw Amitofo stood behind her. So let me give a message. From Amitofo. Dear our daughter, this journey that we will move forward ahead together will have rough roads and tight paths. But never fear. I will always be there to hold your hand. As you are to me, I am to you. The blessings that are given to you through your connection with me will help you swim past this deep ocean of suffering. So do not forget to call upon me anytime, every time. To connect with me is the most powerful treasure you have. I am here for you. How?
Thank you.
Thank you, Master.
Master Adrian, do you want to share what you saw or felt?
Congratulations, Johanna. And by the way, it's no coincidence that you aren't able to see anything right now. She usually has good images, but they're like, no, it's you just experience this. So they wanted you in your heart versus anywhere else. So when you started doing the previous blessing, it was kind of confusing a little bit to me, because when you started doing that blessing, I actually saw a different image, but I wasn't sure why I was seeing that image at the time. Now it makes sense. The scroll that was brought from heaven that came down was actually for this assignment, not for the previous blessing. And I kept like, why are they showing me the scroll? It didn't quite connect. So they were already letting me know that this was coming. So the scroll that came down behind you is this giant golden scroll that came down, and this quill came out and started writing. And it was like a proclamation and a signature. And then they rolled it up and they stamped it with Amitabha's signature. So that's your decree that you carry through the soul world to show that you are his. He is your Shi Fu.
That's true. That's a very true. Yeah. That's a good message.
So it's like the emperor sent the message, and so you have now a scroll from heaven that has his stamp for you, that you carry on the soul level to show who you are, a disciple of. Who is your Shi Fu. And they're also saying that the task that you're going to receive, this will help you to then align. The mention of the winding road and the path, that's okay, because they're going to be giving you the tools necessary to actually. It's almost like in some. Like in the areas where the Anasazi lived, and they lived in the canyons, and they used to farm on the top of the mountain, so they had a pattern of steps that allowed them to go in the pitch of dark and know left, right, left. They knew the way to get to the top, and it was passed down through generations. So they're going to give you the same type of diagram of where you need to step in order to make that next move in the future. How?
Very good, Flan. Very good. So it's a big spiritual birthday for you today. Let us sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Johanna. Happy birthday to you. A long son to live. Long son to live. Long son to live in the glory. The glory. In the glory. Okay, thank you. So Johanna, I'll connect with you later in the weekend, and then I'll give you some additional information. Okay? Give her a big hand. So before we close, I'm just going to go over what I'm going to cover this weekend at the Shi Fu retreat, which is this weekend. So July 6th through 8th. Okay, it's in person, via webcast, wherever you are around the world. For our European, Australian, Indian friends, it's recorded. Mr. Shunya is recorded?
Yes.
So it's recorded, so you can watch at your own convenience. So here I'm going to cover, we're going to do practices on, the what is a Shi Fu again, the why, how. Most importantly is how. How do you work with a Shi Fu? Now that Johanna has a Shi Fu, well, now what? So the how part, this is the most. How do you communicate with your Shi Fu? How do you receive blessings from your Shi Fu? Healings. How do you how do you ask for help when you are struggling. I need to pass my spiritual testing. Okay? How do you work with your Shifu to get soul secrets? How do you improve your relationship? You know, many of us here in the room, not everybody, and on the webcast, we have Shifus, but we have not nourished our relationship with our Shifus. So they may have... We need to do the opposite. We need to strengthen, or I use the word improve, but we need to strengthen the relationship so that we don't lose that relationship. Okay? It's a relationship like anything else. You need to nourish the relationship. You need to strengthen that relationship. So we're going to cover all those. I myself have received a lot of teachings from Master Sha, how to work with the Shifu. So I'm going to share some of these things. For those students who are ready, we will offer as a service. So this is a service. The main service is the Shifu appointment, like Johanna received today. That is a service which does contain an honor fee, which will be described during the retreat. As I mentioned, there's only about 4 master teachers around the world that Master Sha has authorized to transmit the divine order to make the appointment. Okay, so it's a rare opportunity that students have that chance. So grab the opportunity that I'm here in San Francisco to be with me, to be with all the lovely team here in San Francisco, and also those on the webcast. You could join, by webcast, so you don't want to miss that. So Master Shunya, maybe you could announce people how they could register for that, what they could do. Did you have a good time this evening? Yes. I feel so nourished myself. Thank you, Master Merlin.
Thank you, Master Francisco. Thank you, Master Francisco. Thank you, Master Francisco. Thank you, Master Francisco.
Thank you,
Master Francisco.
Love you, everyone.
So, I just want to underline, I'm sure it's really obvious for people who have never received a Shifu what an incredible opportunity this is. But I really want to underline for those who already have received a Shifu, one opportunity is to receive a second or a third or a fourth. But what Master Francisco said about strengthening your relationship, it's probably more important for those of us who do have Shifus to be here this weekend than it is for those who don't have one yet. So make sure you come, and you can register at drsha.com. So just click on events, and you can click to the calendar and look for tomorrow's date, which is July 6th, and July 6th, San Francisco, you'll see the Shifu training. And it's a 3-day training, so it goes tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific time. If you miss some of that, as Master Francisco mentioned, it is recorded. It's on live stream. So we actually just leave the live stream up for 2 weeks. So it's very simple. You just go right back to the same link, and everything that you might have missed is right there. Even some people can't do it this weekend. You could go back sometime during this week and do the entire weekend if you need to. So it's a wonderful opportunity. And if you are watching it later, we will make sure that these the services, including the Shifu appointment, are open for 2 weeks so that you'll be able to take advantage of that. Okay, so go to drsha.com events and register in person or by webcast, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So we'll close by saying love you 3 times, thank you 3 times, gong song 3 times. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gong song, gong song, gong song. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.